have heard about the so-called events at the Westfield shopping centre in London over the weekend when the so-called anti-lockdown movement caused a massive scene, and as you can see, the Sun labels it as distressing scenes. So what we do on this channel is we expose fake events with actors and provocateurs and infiltrators. So what we're going to do is we're going to expose this event as a staged event. We're going to do it in parts. Now I want you to focus on the blonde hair guy here next to the black guy with the green t-shirt. Okay, so blonde hair, black t-shirt. Once the police get closer, what he's going to do is he's going to knock their helmets off their heads. He's going to do it twice. Okay, so he literally performs an act of aggression towards a police officer. So what he's doing really is what you could say inciting a crowd as well. So classic agent provocateur stuff, yeah? So he literally just knocked those two policemen's helmets off. Now, most people will just watch that, not know who he is. Well, I know exactly who he is. Not name-wise, but I know who he is. I've seen him before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Because basically, once you realise who he's connected to, then this looks even more like a staged event. So let's pause it here. And we're going to see who that guy with the blonde hair is, okay? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what I've done is I've taken screenshots of that video so you can see the blonde dude a bit better. So as you can see, he's got his arm fully extended out and he's reaching to knock the policeman's helmet off, and as you saw, he did it twice. Okay, so like I said, that's classic agent provocateur style. And so what I want you to do though is also look at who happens to be behind him as well. Okay, so there he is with the blonde hair, hand on his head. I want you to look at that guy with the blue shirt. Now some of you will recognize him already, but if you haven't, I'll show you now. So those two are these two. Okay, blonde guy and the short guy. Now, what do you notice about their ears? Well, he's got an earpiece in, and arguably he's got something in. It's a bit harder to see him, but this one on the right has definitely got an earpiece in. Okay, look, we'll show you here. So that's definitely them. They're both together at this event. One of them's definitely got an earpiece in, and they're both at this event here as well, where the blonde guy is knocking helmets off policemen's hats. Now, if that isn't agent provocateur style, textbook style, I don't know what is. And the fact that he's with his mate, who is also here with him on a separate occasion, and he has definitely got an earpiece in. Yeah. You can see the cable by the neck. And what they're doing is they're just sort of walking around the outside of this event, you know, like a policeman would, just surveying. And the fact that he's got the earpiece in as well, the fact that they're together there, the fact that they're together here as well, that he's literally behind him there while he's been an agent provocateur. Because what you got to remember is agent provocateurs, traditionally they've been policemen themselves. Like in Canada, they got exposed. They had 3 of them got found out that they were actually police. They had like the same boots that the police wear. They had rocks in their hands because they were going to cause trouble, and they got caught out. So that's him there, literally being an agent provocateur and knocking policemen's helmets off, flying, so they go flying. There they are, a separate event, earpiece gone in the earpiece right there, yeah. On the outskirts of the event, just sort of surveying it, looking around, patrolling the area. And here's another photo of them together. So this will be the 3rd time. Look there. So there he is on the right, yeah, the small one. And then look here on the left. So that's the 3rd occasion now that I found them together. And Look, that's at the Westfield shopping centre. So that's him close up, and he's got a sheep mask on the back of his head. Yeah. So I think that already shows you that the events that happened at the Westfield shopping centre are already dodgy. Look, here's another occasion where he's not with that man, but again he's got some kind of earpiece on there. Yeah. Here he is on the 26th of September, Trafalgar Square, next to someone who we exposed laptop guy is. I mean, who takes a laptop to a protest, for one thing? And then the tall guy next to him, we've seen him over and over again as well. So this small guy who had the earpiece in, probably got it there, but you can't see it's got a hood on. Here he is with this one here with the EA7. He is definitely an agent provocateur. Okay, on the 26th of September, while everyone was trying to get each other to sit down, because that's what you should do, he was trying to get people to stand up. Okay, so he's an agent provocateur, and he's right next to this guy here, the small guy that we just saw with the earpiece, and Tatman's right there as well, and so is the guy with the fake blood all over him. Here he is as well, with the police right next to him. So he looks like one of them. And the fact that he had the earpiece in is like the cherry on top of the cake, yeah? So he's right with all the actors, this one here. He's got an earpiece in. He's there with his mate there, again with the earpiece, just patrolling the area. Patrolling the area. Earpiece in, yeah? You see the cable on the neck. And then here we go, over the weekend. Here's his mate knocking the helmets of two police officers. Active aggression towards police officers. Inciting violence against the police. Agent provocateur stuff. So there you go, really. The events at the Westfield shopping centre seem to be showing us signs of people being involved who are agent provocateurs, such as this guy here, who is knocking the helmets off police officers' heads. Did it twice. And he has his buddy here behind him, who wears an earpiece, as you can see very well here. So you have on the left agent provocateur knocking policemen's helmets off, and then you have him here connected to this guy walking around with an earpiece. So really, I think you've been all caught red-handed, to be honest with you. I think the evidence speaks volumes. Agent provocateur on one side, and then on the other side, a guy who was with him walking around with an earpiece. Who, there it is again, and there he is, standing next to Laptop Man, the guy who literally brings a laptop and drops it in front of the police. It's just absolute joke. Yeah. And there he is with another agent provocateur with the EA7 hat. Yeah. Here he is, looking all comfortable, stood next to the police, just observing what's going on. Probably got the earpiece under that hood. That's probably why he's got the hood up. Yeah. So there you go, really. I think basically when they did that staged event, what they've done is they've given even more weight to my work, because they're using this guy now as an agent provocateur, who had already shown you that was hanging around with this guy here with the headset, with the earpiece. Yeah. So there you go. I can't really, pretty bloody conclusive, I would say. So there he is. And there, another occasion, there they are. Look. Yeah. So to me, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious what they are. A team of agent provocateurs who are patrolling and feeding information via earpieces, etc. Yeah? So remember, guys, Westfield shopping centre event has him with the earpiece, him on the right as an agent provocateur, and it's all on camera. Alright? So this was part one, because there's other people in this crowd. As you can see on the left, you'll see 3 hugs there as well, and there are others here that we need to discuss, because what we're going to do is we're going to build up a picture of all the people who are at this event that are likely to be either agents, actors or provocateurs, and we're going to expose the event for what it is. Okay, so this was part one of the exposure of the Westfield shopping centre staged event. Alright? So, where there's darkness, we shine our light the brightest. Take care for now. Peace.